reason I wanted to compete in the Miss Indian Arizona program is I was given an opportunity being a title holder as a Miss Papago for the Tohono Nation now, who is now. And I wanted that opportunity to see and learn new challenges. The most challenging during this time was, I would say, being able to show your poise, how you walked, and how you came and how you spoke when you were introduced and when you had to do your talent. Due to the fact that the Miss Indian Arizona in my day was held at the Arizona State Fair on Indian Day. So you had a big public audience. So you wanted to make sure that how you present yourself that everyone could see. Since my reign as Miss Papago has challenged me to be Miss Indian Arizona, given that opportunity to represent all the tribes of Arizona, being able to attend all kinds of activity on Indian Nation across the Arizona. It also gave me an opportunity to go with at the time Chairman Eugene Johnson and his wife, the First Lady Josephine Johnson, to go to the rally for, at the time, Senator Goldwater, Barry Goldwater. It was very good. Coming to an end of my reign, I was also able to enter the Miss Indian America pageant in Sheridan, Wyoming. That was a challenge, and it was a really wonderful experience because there was like 19 women that participated, and most of them wore buckskin. And there was one other young lady besides myself. We were dressed in cloth. So, it was something new for them as well as something new for us. Returning home, I was already employed at the Indian Health Service in Cells as a nurse. So I returned back to my job and worked in Cells for so many years. I also helped our tribe set up and organized a Miss Papago committee to help support the next young ladies that were going to enter and to do fundraisings. When I moved to Tucson, I was employed at the VA Medical Center, where I worked there for almost 30 years. So, all of this has been like one thing after another. I haven't really been idle about doing nothing, which is wonderful, being able to be a participant in life growing, as you say, all these 60 years. There's always been something there. If I could go back in time and tell my younger self, one of the things I would tell my younger self is that I would have pursued more education, maybe other health degrees, to help our people. To younger women, I would say enter the pageant because it gives you a different perspective in life. You learn a lot of things, you meet a lot of people, you're able to express yourself to people that maybe you had not met, like people in I shouldn't say power, but have a say in some things. I feel what makes me unique is, as I said, I was in the health. I work in health. I was a nurse. I did a lot of translation. When I was working at the VA hospital, I was like maybe the only Native there and only O'odham there. At the time, the Indian Health Service was sending patients to the VA hospital. And with that, some of them didn't speak any English at all. They were sent to a foreign place because they had no one to be in their corner to help them. So I feel like that was my specialty in helping people and being caregiving in that manner of making sure that what I could do for our O'odham people, that I could be there with the families. And now I'm here today with all of you. I am grateful for this opportunity to share with some of the things that I have experienced through life. And I know the reason that I am able to do some of these things is because of my faith in Creator, and Creator has kept me very in line and able to do the things that I do and to spend the time I do with family, not just my immediate family, but other family. So in closing, I just would like to say to the people, our Arizona natives, that as long as we believe in Creator and He will lead us to a very good life, even though things are the way they are, we cannot forget our native roots, where we come from, and where it'll always be there, no matter what the situation is in our state or in the world. We will still be Native Americans. Thank you.
I wanted to compete in the Miss Indian Arizona program. One, because it was a part of my contract as Miss Gila River at the time was to represent the community in the Miss Indian Arizona program, but also because in the past I had seen so many women that I had looked up to as a young teen and as a young adult that wanted to compete and maybe were a little bit unsure, and then when they did it, it was just so exciting to see them step onto the stage, and also to see like the background work and to know them, those young women, and to see them and just to see them be their brightest selves. That's what I wanted to experience, is that joy, that light, that pride that comes with being your best self when you're getting ready to compete in the program. And that was something that I really wanted, and I absolutely got. In my year of competition, I thought the most challenging thing actually was learning the dance for the opening number. I felt really prepared as far as what I wanted to do for my talent and my speaking, and what I needed to learn as far as learning more about the whole state and not just my communities that I was representing. And so when it came to the dance, it was so out of my comfort zone that I was like, I'm gonna have to do this and be goofy on stage, and that was just the one thing that I wasn't completely sure of. And once we got going, I was just like, I don't know. And my brother was in school at that time in Denver, and I had called him and I was like, I don't know, like this ain't for me, it's really goofy. And he's like, Daryl, you better be the goofiest one out there. And I put a smile on, I made sure I hit those points, and I practiced, but that probably was the toughest one, to step out of my zone on that one for the competition. Since my reign, that was ending in 2010, I have just been so blessed to be able to continue to travel and to hone those connections that we've made over the years, and been able to work in communities. I currently own my own business, Hulu Consulting, and I do teaching of basic O'odham language here in our community and in our sister tribes, in the schools, after school programs, and I also get to do some marketing, some social media work on the side, which I absolutely love. I get the best of both worlds to still be able to share the biggest part of me, which is my human dog, who I am. And then also what I absolutely love doing is staying fast-paced in that world of marketing and communications and PR. If I could go back in time, the advice I would give to my younger self is to be more confident. And I think that as a young woman back then, I really was trying really hard to be like Miss America, Miss Arizona, those type of pageantries, and not necessarily seeing exactly what other people seen in me. And so my confidence didn't quite get there until towards the end of my reign, and I was like, I have a voice and I can use it, and this is my platform. And I really would tell myself that, is to be a lot more confident in myself and in my voice. To any young lady who's unsure of competing in the Miss Indian Arizona program, I would say go for it. Just download the application, start filling it out in pencil, and really give yourself a really good minute to think, why do I want to do this? What am I going to learn from it? What am I going to be able to give to the people? And have faith in yourself and trust yourself that this is what's for you, that you wouldn't have had the thought or the idea to even compete if you didn't think that it was something good for you and for other people. And so my advice would be just to go for it. Take the application, fill it out, ask for help if you need it. We're always here to help, and take the chance.